Welcome to Anatomy and Physiology for the 2021-22 school year. I am Mr. Thumim. I am your anatomy teacher. Before I begin, I'd like to issue this warning that this class is going to contain dad humor, bad ties, and discussion about bodily functions. It is an anatomy class, so viewer discretion is advised. I'd also like to say that this is the only class that you can unequivocally say or not say, when am I ever going to use this? Because you're going to use this every day. Here's my contact information. Here's my email address. This is the best way to get a hold of me at any time throughout the day, as I'm able to check my email much easier than I am to do voicemails and things like that. So please, if you have any questions or need anything, reach out via my email this way. Make sure when you write in the email address that you are using an M at the end here and not an N, as many people make that mistake and I sent you an email and I never get it. So double check the spelling on that one. It is on the GHS website as well. So you can just click that link as well to get there. A little bit about me, like anybody cares, but I've taught here at Golden since 2003. And I've been the head lacrosse coach here for quite a long time. I'm the head lacrosse coach here now, and I am an assistant on the football team. I have two daughters. My oldest one is a kindergarten teacher, and my youngest one is a freshman this year at Colorado Mesa University. Okay, so first things first, cell phones. Cell phones are a distraction and are very addictive. In my opinion, being on your phone during instruction in class is incredibly disrespectful. In order to combat this, students will have the opportunity to earn extra credit, drop quiz scores, and other bonuses by turning in their phone at the beginning of class and receiving a raffle ticket in exchange. Then at the end of every unit, I hold a little raffle with the tickets that have been submitted there, and the kids win prizes. I've had various number of policies and things in my class regarding cell phones. Cell phones is big pain in the tail there, and this seems to be most popular by the students because this has been the most successful and most well liked. Again, they're turning in their cell phone to get something in return, which, they can't just turn in the cell phone just to turn it in because they want to learn. So that's my cell phone policy. The materials that you guys are going to need, you're going to need some kind of binder to keep your anatomy information in. 3-ring binder works great. Some paper would be great as well, so you can record notes. You can also record notes on your laptop if you'd like. That is fine with me, but just something that you can somewhat stay organized there. Some kind of writing utensil, pen or pencil. I do have those if you forget something occasionally, but it never ceases to amaze me how kids will come to school with their cell phone, but not something to write with. Because why would I need something to write with when I go to school? But I need my cell phone. So colored pencils would be good, as well as many of the labs that we do require some kind of coloring involved. There's some labeling and some diagrams and things like that. So bring your colored pencils. I do have some in the classroom, but this way, then, if you have your own colored pencils, you don't have to wait to borrow the red or the blue or whatever. Bring a ruler as well. Sometimes we do some graphs and things like that. So having a ruler is handy as well. I'll be giving you guys a lab manual for the class. It's called Holes Essentials of Human Anatomy and Physiology, and it is provided as part of the class fee. Okay, grading for this class. Grades for anatomy and physiology will be earned through labs, case studies, quizzes and exams, written and group reports, classwork, homework, and employability and citizenship. You see here in big bold letters, you don't need to get an A on your exams to get an A in the class, okay? I don't weight any of these categories over another one. It's just straight points. The exams are big points. They are 100 points, but by doing all the other stuff for the unit, the labs, if there's a case study or any kind of project or things like that, usually are going to be worth more points combined than the unit exams. So You can get B's on your unit exams. Maybe you get an occasional C, but if you got everything else turned in and scored really well on there, you have an opportunity at getting an A. Your employability and citizenship grade involves basically being that just a good employee, just a good citizen. You'll lose points for anything that could get you fired from a job, including excess tardies, disrespect, um, you know, unexcused absences, things like that. So generally, everybody, especially in anatomy, does a really good job of that. So that's a little breakdown on the grades here. If you have other questions, let me know. Okay, some other important information. I know this first sentence is going to set some kids off here, but check Schoology. Okay, we are not going to use Schoology to the extent that we used Schoology last year. I like to have a place where kids can go and look at notes and electronic copies of the assignments and links to the online textbook and so forth. So I keep them in Schoology, but kids are not going to be required or asked to visit Schoology every day, whatever. We may not even be doing testing via Schoology this year as well. So we have to see what transpires with the school year and online versus in person and that kind of thing. So this is something I'll go over more specifically in class with the kids. Okay, if you need extra help, come during your homeroom. Demon Academy, off blocks, after school, things like that. Just give me a heads up. Let me know that you're coming there. Okay, please give it effort, as it takes more effort to fail than to pass in class. I like to have fun. I will use humor and sarcasm. I do have dad jokes, despite my face, and it may look angry. That's a curse I was born with. Sorry about that. I do enjoy being in a classroom and have a good time with kids. So please treat yourself and everyone else with respect. Own your mistakes. You never grow as a person by being perfect. I don't want perfect students. I want students who want to grow and learn from mistakes and get better and grow as people and grow as students and grow and learn more and more about the body. And you can only do that by not being perfect. So here's just another little pet peeve: no glitter. Glitter is the devil's dust. Or referred to as craft herpes, because it gets everywhere. So if you're going to make a fancy little poster with glitter on it, it better come with lots of incentive for me to grade it and put up with the glitter. So okay. There are days where it is necessary that I lecture. I try to make it as painless as possible. I will many times highlight the essential information in the material. There's always lots of little stories and anecdotes and things like that relating to the material. It's some of this information is pretty fascinating, and there are many times that kids like to join in with a little personal experience, or they know somebody who did this, or I'm asking for a friend, and so the information could be incredibly interesting. So there's times though that I need to set things up and lay a foundation for information for you guys. So please don't wait until the end of the semester to ask about your grade. If your grade's not where it is, you should be asking in mid-September. You should be asking in October, what can I do to do better, and so forth. Late work is only accepted per the GHS policy, which states that at the end of any given unit is the cutoff date for any work for that unit. So therefore, if you are looking to turn something in October that was due in the middle of September, it's a previous unit, there's a great chance that I will not accept that. So please be aware of that. And if you have questions, let me know. Again, if you have issues turning things in because of stuff going on, please be upfront with me and communicate, and we can figure out a plan to help you get that turned in a timely manner. And, if possible, yes, I can extend an extension or give an extension, but please talk to me about it. You can potty as needed. Just make sure you don't bring back any food you've obtained in the bathroom. Those aren't probably things you want to be putting in your body, as you will find out. So um, you get what I mean there when you say you're going to the bathroom and you come back with a muffin and a drink and kinds of stuff. So, all right. Some fun stuff too, because this is an anatomy class. It is a lot of fun. We're going to do a lot of fun things. We have a bunch of different labs that we do that can be fun. They're very interactive, and you get to see how your body works and responds and things like that. But some of the other stuff, and we're actually going to be doing some blood typing. You'll actually get to type your own blood. We will do a cat dissection at the end of the year. That's our cadaver. I can explain that if you're horrified a little bit later. Urinalysis, we actually will do a urinalysis. There's a lot that you can learn from a urine test. That's why many times when you go and have a physical, the doctor wants you to pee in a cup because there's a lot of things that you can learn about your body from doing a urinalysis. So we will discuss that in class. We also have a sheep brain. We have sheep heart, eyes, kidney dissections. We'll do chicken wings as well. And we have some fun with the dissections there. And then we do a cadaver. We do a big cadaver study at Red Rocks Community College at the end of April or early May, waiting on confirmation of our available dates there. And it's an amazing experience. We refer to the cadaver study many times throughout the school year, and any student who is looking to go into the medical field later on in their academic career, having done a cadaver study as early as high school definitely will give them a leg up as they do cadaver studies later on in their medical studies. And it's an amazing experience, and it's a lot of fun for some of the kids. So, yeah, let's see what else. If you have any questions, please email any questions to me at that email address. And again, please remember the M at the end there. And I look forward to seeing everybody and having a great year this year. Please let me know if you have any questions, and enjoy the clown show.